Hi, Steve from Anglo Stainless. I'm just here today to speak to you about the different types of flanges that are available. The most common type of flange is the slip-on flange. The OD of the flange is slightly bigger than the OD of the pipe, and insert the pipe, slip it in and effect a weld front and back. The next type of flange is a blind flange, used for blanking off any line. Bolts up onto the corresponding flange and closes off the line. The weld neck flange has an elongated neck, providing a butt weld connection to your pipe. It enables you to weld directly onto the flange and maintains a constant bore through the flange. The socket weld flange has a rebated pocket within the face of the flange. It allows you to insert your pipe into the socket and run the weld around the top. Again, it allows for a constant flow through the bore. A lap joint flange works in conjunction with a collar or a stub end. You can slip the flange over the pipe, weld onto the stub or the collar, and then the flange pulls onto and affects the seal on the stub end. The benefit of this is it allows you to orientate the flange, to orientate your bolt holes into position. It also allows you to use a low-cost flange as a backer because it doesn't touch any of the wet parts. So you can either use a galvanised flange or a BZB coated mild steel flange to reduce cost. The threaded flange has a female thread in the centre, allows you to connect with a threaded nipple and assemble without welding. In addition to the type of flange, you need to consider the type of the face of the flange. I have three examples here. The first is a raised face flange. This is the most common facing available. It has a raised area in the middle of the flange with a serrated spiral to affect the seal. The second example is a flat face flange. Again, relatively common, with either a spiral serrated finish or a plain machine finish to affect the seal. The third example is an RTJ groove, which is a high pressure seal for use in high temperature or high pressure environments. It has a groove within the flange and is used with a metal gasket that sits in and bolts in and affects the high pressure seal. In order to specify the flange required, there are 6 pieces of information that you will need. These include the size, the specification, the flange type, the rating, the facing and the grade. And for weld necks, screw flanges and socket weld, you'll need some additional information. This includes, on the screw flange you'll need the thread type, whether it's MPT, BSP parallel or other. On weld necks you'll need the weld neck schedule, as on socket weld you need the schedule to control the bore. All this information will help us to identify and supply the correct flange required. We're experts, so you don't have to be. If you need any help with specification, please get in touch.